First up, those varsity scholars, we've seen them before. Welcome them back from Chicago State University.
I'm Nicolette Sanders. I'm a junior chemistry major from Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Courtney Jenkins. I'm a sophomore psychology major from Chicago, Illinois.
I'm Isaiah Samuel. I am a junior with a pre-pharmacy concentration from Chicago, Illinois.
All right, that's Chicago State. And now it's time to take a look at the varsity scholars from North Carolina Central University.
Hi, I'm Jelena Shipman. I'm a senior double major in psychology and criminal justice from White Oak, North Carolina.
I'm Imani Mills. I'm a psychology major from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm Zerga Gandius. I'm a geography major from Castle Hayne, North Carolina.
Those were our teams, and now Alonzo Brandon Alexander with the questions in this second of the semifinal matches. Alonzo?
Thank you, Tom. Hello, teams. North Carolina Central. I feel like we do this every year, right? I see you all the time. Chicago State, I don't get to see you as often, but I did see you this year, right?
Yeah.
Imani, can you, for our audience, just let them know very briefly why this game is so familiar?
They came to our NQT, and we went against each other in the last round.
Yes, they did. Now, we won't talk about who won and who lost. All right. But I will say it was a storied battle, and I look forward to seeing who's going to come out on top in this one. So, Chicago State, you'll have control of the board to begin. Nicolette, you'll be selecting from one of these four categories. It happened in April, literary lines, based on a true story, and HBCU history collections. Category.
Literary lines.
I can make bad things happen to people who annoy me. Threatens what he who shall not be named character born Tom Riddle. Nicolette.
Voldemort.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, insists Satan in what epic poem by John Milton?
Dante's Inferno.
Paradise Lost, no points there. You are your best thing comes from what Toni Morrison book about a former slave's anguished choice to kill her daughter?
Beloved.
That's right, for 10. You're on the board, Chicago State. Category.
Literary lines.
In his autobiography, The Big C, which author of the Weary Blues mused, for poems are like rainbows, they escape you quickly? Imani.
James Joyce.
Good try. No, Nicolette.
Langston Hughes.
That's the one. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. 2 answers. I celebrate myself and sing myself, puffed which 19th century writer in what oft-revised collection of his poems? Team.
Frost.
I was looking for Walt Whitman and Leaves of Grass, so I needed to work too.
Okay.
No points there, but you've got control, Nicolette, and 30 points.
Literary lines.
In spite of everything, I still believe people are really good at heart, wrote which girl while hiding from the Nazis? Nicolette.
Anne Frank.
That's right. Here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. Charlie declares, and in that moment, I swear we were infinite. In Stephen Chbosky's The Perks of Being a Blank.
Wallflower.
That's right for 10. Do I dare to eat a peach? Questions which T.S. Eliot title character who has measured out his life with coffee spoons? Team.
James.
The love song of J. Alfred Prufrock. So you got 10 out of 20 there. New category, Nicolette.
Based on a true story.
Denzel Washington plays the freshly appointed coach of what newly integrated football team in Remember the Blank? Imani.
Remember the Titans?
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. What word completes the title of Ridley Scott's recounting of a U.S. mission in Somalia gone wrong? Black Hawk blank.
Down.
That's right for 10. In The Aviator, Leonardo DiCaprio played which reclusive megamillionaire and developer of the Spruce Goose airplane?
Hughes.
Howard Hughes is right for all 20. You've got 30 points now to Chicago State's 50. Pick a category, Imani.
It happened in April.
Which civil rights leader's last known words asked that Take My Hand, Precious Lord be played at an April 4th, 1968 meeting? Imani.
King.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. The night before in I've Been to the Mountaintop, King said, I may not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the blank blank.
Promised Land.
That's right for 10. King was assassinated at what motel, now part of the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee?
Lorraine Motel.
That's it for all 20. And you've taken the lead. Imani, category.
It happened in April.
On April 19th, 1775, the first shots of the Revolutionary War were fired at what battle followed by a skirmish at Concord? Imani.
Antietam.
No, Nicolette.
Gettysburg.
The Battle of Lexington. They often said together, Lexington and Concord. You still got control, Amani. Category.
It happened in April.
The deadliest pre-9/11 terrorist event on U.S. soil was Timothy McVeigh's April 1995 bombing in what capital southwest of Tulsa? Imani.
Oklahoma City.
Yes, here's the bonus. For 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all. 2 answers. In South Africa's first multiracial election, which black man became president and which white man became deputy president?
Mandela and de Klerk.
Nelson Mandela and F.W. de Klerk are right for 10. On April 12, 1961, which Russian briefly became the most famous man on Earth as the first to travel into space?
Yuri Gagarin.
That's it for all 20. Category, Amani.
HBCU history collections.
What Northern Florida HBCU houses the African Americans in Congress collection and the archives of the Rosewood Massacre? Imani.
FAMU.
It is FAMU. Here is the bonus for 10 points apiece. Fisk has a large Charles W. Chestnut archive, while what other FHBCU to the east has more of his archives in its Chestnut Library?
Florida Memorial.
Fayetteville State. So no points there. The Leonton Price Library of what Mississippi College, from which Ida B. Wells graduated, maintains the archives and papers of Roy Wilkins.
Rust.
That's right for 10. And that tone we heard signaled the end of the first round. Chicago State, you came out quick with 50 points. North Carolina Central, you took the lead with 110. Let's put 2 new players in the center position. Zuri will be in the center position for North Carolina Central on my right. Isaiah, you'll be in the center position for Chicago State, and selecting from one of these 4 categories. Brewed Awakenings, Exodus of 2015, On Caesar's Map, and I Spy.
Brewed Awakenings.
The average cup of coffee contains 100 milligrams of what naturally occurring alkaloid? Isaiah.
Caffeine.
Yes, here's the bonus. For 10 points apiece, almost the entire world's supply of coffee comes from just 2 species, popularly known as what A and what R varieties?
Arabica
and Rosario.
Arabica is right. Robusta is the other. So you got 10 out of 20 there. You're in control, Isaiah. Category.
Brewed Awakenings.
Turning 45 in 2016 is what global company whose shaken teas by Tivana complement its coffees, including blended frappuccinos? Isaiah.
Starbucks.
Yes, here's the bonus. For 10 points apiece. Freeze, spray, and vacuum drying are how what type of dehydrated just add water coffee is manufactured?
Instant.
That's right for 10. Black, green, oolong, which is by far the most common type of tea?
Green.
No, we were looking for black there. So 10 out of 20 on the bonus. Isaiah, category.
Brewed Awakenings.
Let's finish it. Once the world's largest brewery, what Irish brand is known as much for its stout as for its book of world records? Isaiah.
Guinness.
Yes, here's the bonus. For 10 points apiece, black tea and beer undergo what F process in which organic molecules are split into simpler substances?
Fermentation.
Yes, that's right. For 10. What Japanese drink made from rice is called a wine, but is made from a process similar to brewing beer?
Sake.
Yes, sake. You've got all 20 points, and you've taken the lead, Chicago State. Category.
I Spy.
Luther Stickles' tech genius helps Ethan Hunt get out of jams in what blockbuster film franchise about the IMF? Isaiah.
Mission Impossible.
Yes, that's it. Here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. Shot by the French as a World War I operative, which dancer's stage name has become synonymous with that of a seductive female spy? Team.
Josephine Baker.
Mata Hari. Here's part 2.
All right.
Which African-American star of the Folie Bergère served as a spy for the French resistance?
Josephine Baker.
That's the one for Josephine Baker. 10 out of 20. Isaiah, category. Quickly.
I Spy.
Who is the spy in the original The Spy Who Loved Me? A British agent most recently seen taking on Spectre. Isaiah.
James Bond.
It is Bond. James Bond. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Conrad, Green, Ryder. Which is the surname of teenage spy Alex in Anthony Horowitz's series starting with Stormbreaker? Team.
Conrad.
Alex Ryder. No points there. Connolly, Le Carré, Stedman. Who created the recurring George Smiley in books including Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy?
Connolly.
It was John Le Carré. So no points there, but you've still got control of the board, Isaiah. Category.
I Spy.
All right, let's finish it up. In its 4th season, what FX series continues Kerry Russell's adventures as a Russian sleeper agent in the U.S. at the end of the Cold War? Isaiah.
The Americans.
Yes. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Child, Dean, Flay. Before becoming TV's expert on French cooking, who worked for the pre-CIA Office of Strategic Services? Team.
Flay.
It was Julia Child. Listen to your teammates. Here's part 2. Chambers, Philby, Pollard, whose 1968 My Silent War details his life as the most successful Soviet double agent of the Cold War.
Pollard.
It was Kim Philby. So no points there, but you've still got control, Isaiah, and you're up to 160 points. Category, new one. Quickly. I got a pick for you. Exodus of 2015. Per 2015 EU quotas, what European Union nation will accept by far the most refugees in cities like Duisburg and Nuremberg? Isaiah.
Germany.
Yes, Germany. All right. For 10 points apiece now on the bonus. The second most refugees will go to what EU nation that bans Islamic headscarves in schools as part of its secular tradition?
France.
France is right for 10. Third most in accepting refugees is what nation with thousands of hopefuls overwhelming its Moroccan enclaves Ceuta and Melilla?
United States.
No, the answer there was Spain. You got 10 out of 20 on that bonus, and that takes you up to 180 points. North Carolina Central, you've got 110. It's still very close at the end of round 2. Give them a hand, folks. All right. All right. 2 new players in the center position. Courtney for Chicago State. Jelena, that's right, Jelena. I got it. Jelena for North Carolina Central. And I see you brought the pearls today. Very nice. All right. You'll be selecting from one of these 4 categories. Classic compositions, optical illusions, Black Panthers, and Shakespearean specters.
Shakespearean specters.
11 ghosts appear in what play named for the villainous hunchbacked final king of the House of York? Jelena.
Richard III.
Yes, here's your bonus. For 10 points apiece. One of those ghosts is that of which last Lancastrian king, the title character of 3 plays by Shakespeare? Team.
Henry VIII.
It was Henry VI. Here's part 2. 2 other ghosts are Richard's brother and nephew, the other 2 kings of the House of York, who shared which name?
George.
The name was Edward. So, no points there, but you're back on the board. Jelena, category.
Shakespearean specters.
In Act 3 of Macbeth, whose ghost sits in a chair reserved for Macbeth at a public feast? Jelena.
Banquo.
Yes, here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. In Act 4, a spirit appearing as a helmeted head warns Macbeth, beware blank, beware the Thane of Fife. Name that Thane of Fife. Team. No answer there. We were looking for Macduff. So, part 2. Atropos, Hecate, Medusa. That spirit is conjured up by 3 witches and what Greek goddess of dark magic?
Hecate.
That's it for 10. You're up to 140, Jelena.
Shakespearean specters.
Great Caesar's ghost has a walk-on role in Act 4 of Julius Caesar when it appears to which former friend at Sardis? Courtney.
Brutus.
Yes, here's the bonus. For 10 points apiece. Actium, Cannae, Philippi. Caesar's ghost promises to visit again at the site of which battle that led to Brutus's suicide?
Philippi.
Yeah, that's right for 10. Shakespeare was not the first to recount those visits of Caesar's ghost, as which ancient biographer did so in his parallel lives?
Homer.
It was Plutarch. So you got 10 out of 20, and you're up to 200 points, Chicago State. Pick a
Black
category.
Panthers.
When founded, the Black Panthers embraced the dialectical materialism of which German thinker long exiled in London? Courtney.
Marx.
Yes, Karl Marx. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. In 1968, the Panthers made which Marxist leader's Little Red Book required reading for its members? Team.
Ingalls.
It was Mao Zedong, so no points there. In 1969 at UCLA, the Panthers fought with the followers of Maulana Karenga, who created what African-derived year-end holiday?
Kwanzaa.
That's right. You got 10 out of 20 on the bonus. And
Black Panthers.
All right, Black Panthers. For a time, what comic book company changed the name of its Black Panther to Black Leopard to avoid association with the group? Courtney.
Marvel.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. Cleaver, Newton. Seal. Which of the original Panthers is still alive, living in Oakland, where he advocates for social change?
Seal.
Bobby Seale's right for 10. The term radical chic was coined to describe a Panther fundraiser held by which famed conductor, the composer of West Side Story? Team.
Johnson.
It was Leonard Bernstein. So you got 10 out of 20 there. North Carolina, you got a few more to play. Yes, Black Panthers. The Black Panthers took their logo from that of the Lowndes County Freedom Organization in what state with HBCU Hornets and Bulldogs? Courtney.
Alabama.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. That Alabama organization was founded by which Black Power activist who later changed his name to Kwame Ture?
Stokely Carmichael.
That's right for 10. Carmichael distanced himself from the Panthers philosophically and physically, moving to what African G nation led by Sekou Touré?
Ghana.
No, we were looking for Guinea. So, you got 10 out of 20 there. Pick a category.
Optical illusions.
What is the eye angle at which light hits a surface? Courtney. No answer there. Jelena? No, we were looking for the angle of incidence or incident angles. You've still got control, Courtney. Category.
Optical illusions.
All right. This will be the last one. To overcome chromatic dispersion, which English genius proposed and built the first reflecting telescope in the 1660s? Courtney. No answer there. I'm sorry. Yelena.
Newton?
It was Isaac Newton. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. What plural completes Newton's blank, an interference pattern created by the reflection of light between two surfaces?
Prism.
No, we were looking for Newton's rings. Here's part 2. Which English scientist, namesake of a law that governs springs, opposed Newton's corpuscular theory of light?
Haley?
No, we were looking for Robert Hooke. So no points there on the bonus, but you did add the face-off points to your score to bring you up to 150. Chicago State, you've got 260 as we move into the ultimate challenge. NCCU, you'll be playing first of this ultimate challenge. If you get 5 answers, you'll take the lead, and you'll be picking from one of these 4 categories. Her story, any questions, the any is in quotes, the ABCs of geography, and, hey, Governor.
The ABCs of geography.
All right. What city, state, or country whose name begins with A, B, or C is good luck? South America's second largest country.
Argentina.
Yes. Founded by Jean-Baptiste Pointe. Yes. Southeast Asia's City of Angels.
Kuala Lumpur.
No. Home to the U.S. Naval Academy.
Annapolis.
Yes. A neighbor of Latvia and Poland.
Estonia.
No.
Oh, ABC.
Nicknamed the Nutmeg State.
Connecticut.
Yes. A landlocked South American nation.
Bolivia?
Yes. Home to Mesa Verde National Park.
Arizona?
No. Nicosia's divided island nation.
Cyprus.
Yes. The largest city in Belgium.
Antwerp.
No. Southeast Asia's City of Angels.
Pass.
Pass. A neighbor of Latvia and Poland. Yes. Home to Mesa Verde National Park.
Colorado?
Yes. The largest city in Belgium.
Brussels.
Yes. Southeast Asia, City of Angels.
Wait.
Southeast Asia, City of Angels. No.
Hanoi.
No.
Singapore.
No. Southeast Asia, City of Angels. Had to start with A, B, or C. Good job, team. Bangkok. Bangkok was the one. But you did add 225 points to your score to move you into the lead with 375 points. Chicago State, you're going to need 5 correct answers to win and advance to this year's finals. Select from one of the 3 remaining
Any
categories.
questions?
Which word or name spelled with any, A-N-Y, is good luck? Biology, dealing.
Botany.
Yes. The holiday on January 6th.
Pass.
Pass. A cord for a whistle or a badge.
Lanyard.
Yes. George, who built the AFL-CIO.
Pass.
Pass. An adjective for extremely clown-like.
Zany.
Yes. A large river-cut ravine.
Pass.
Pass. A luxury jewelry company.
Tiffany.
Yes. A wide-growing Indian fig tree.
Pass.
Pass. A reddish-brown color.
Burgundy.
No. To go along with.
Pass.
Pass.
Company.
The holiday on January 6th.
Pass.
Pass. George, who built the AFL-CIO.
Pass.
Pass. A large river-cut ravine.
Pass.
Pass. A wide-growing Indian fig tree.
Pass.
Pass. A reddish-brown color.
Pass.
Pass. To go along with.
Company.
Yes. The holiday on January 6th.
Pass.
Pass. George, who built the AFL-CIO?
Pass.
Pass. A large river-cut ravine?
Pass.
Pass. A wide-growing Indian fig tree? No, but you did manage to score 125 points. You've won this match, 385 to 375. Congratulations, team. Let's take a look at the ones that they didn't get. The holiday on January 6th, Epiphany. The George who built the AFL-CIO is George Meany. A canyon is the large river-cut ravine. And the banyan tree. That's what we were looking for there. The reddish-brown color, mahogany. All right. Congratulations, teams.